everyone.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy. And this is
The Mo and Katy Show. We are two friends from two different worlds
coming together in harmony for one podcast celebrating gratitude, humor, and positivity.
We are random, ridiculous, and have been taking humor seriously since 2018.
Each week, we'll share two positive news stories from around the world, a quirky fact, the day's weird holiday, a shared experience, and maybe even play a game.
All while punning the crap out of each other.
Mo, you can't say that.
Fine.
It's
The Mo and Katy Show.
Gratitude,
Humor,
positivity. Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy, and this is
The Mo and Katy Show.
We're so happy that you're here today with us, listener. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Katykins.
Hi, Moe. We are distanced today, so
Yes.
we're not sitting in our normal padded closet that we sit in to record today. We are distanced.
And remember in August we talked about sweating our August off, and then I said probably in September I'll be sweating my September off. I'm in the back of the RV, and I have the air conditioner off, and I am sweating my August off.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So much so that I'm sweating my September off.
You have sweat your August off and
Yes.
are now sweating your September off in
Yes.
addition to that.
Yes.
But despite that, it has been really beautiful. I'm not sure, where everybody else is, but here on the East Coast, it has been absolutely gorgeous so far for September.
Yeah.
Just so pretty and breezy, windows open kind of weather. So it's been great.
Yeah, it has been very nice. But hey,
Yes.
I have to do a couple shout outs. First of all, I need to say to Saru, I think she was amused by the bodily noises that we had in last week's episode. I think so, but
Good.
more importantly, I was a little bit caught off guard because she started one of her comments like saying something like, normally, I think she uses us as Ambien, like to go to sleep, and I think maybe she meant it was relaxing, but nonetheless, we don't prescribe us as a cure for insomnia. But if people
No.
are out there falling asleep, that's one thing. But I think she meant that
Yes.
she was usually trying to relax with us, but she wasn't able to
Yeah.
because she was
Sorry about that,
LOLing,
Sarah.
So, yeah, sorry,
about
not
that.
sorry.
And I
Okay.
think she was like right on, like as the episode dropped at like midnight or something, she was like right on it. So you
Oh,
get
maybe
snaps for that, Sarah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
Excellent. And I hope Beth, our friend in North Carolina, I hope she's convalescing well. And
Yes.
shout out to Karen Furr, who's one of the project managers for Paper Raven Books, who's
Karen.
publishing my book. And she was, we were emailing back and forth last week, and she goes, "Can you believe my boss is making me work on Lazy Mom's Day?" And I'm like, I know you're listening now. So
Call back.
shame on Morgan for making someone work on Friday, which happened to be Lazy Mom's Day. But I'll allow it just because it's helping me with my book stuff. So
I'll
Karen
have to
Furr-
say, I celebrated Lazy Mom's Day like to the fullest. It was truly a lazy day for me.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yes, and also to our listeners, I just need, and to Mo, a little bit of an apology because though, we are not together recording, I'm not alone. Once again, there's a cricket in my studio. There's always a cricket in my studio.
Nice.
So if you're hearing a cricket, it may be your cricket or it may be my cricket. So sorry about that. but
It's
they wanna
definitely
be a
not my
part of-
cricket. So
Okay.
yeah.
They want to be a part of what's going on, but
Yeah.
But anyway, happy September to everybody. Thanks for tuning in and enjoying. Boy, we have a special surprise today.
Yeah, I'm
So
excited.
excited. But first, let's take care of the business at hand. Crickets and lazy moms and convalescing are all things going on in the world. Mo, tell us what else is going on in the world today.
All right, so I'm going to take us to Prairie Village, Kansas. And I love this story for a number of reasons, but I'm going to get right to the story and I'll explain why later. But there was this woman, she was, I think she was in her 90s. Well, she still is in her 90s. Anyway, she was in her 90s, and she has this obsession with the song The Hokey Pokey.
Oh.
Right. So part of the reason I love the story is whenever I help dress my mom, she's always, as I'm putting her legs and her feet, as I'm putting my mom's pants on, let's just call it what it is, okay?
let's just call it out.
So, she goes, you put your right foot in, you put your left foot in, and when I'm helping my mom get out of her pants, or when I'm taking my mom's pants off, she says, you take your left foot out, so
okay,
she's always singing
I
that
have
song.
a question though. Does she shake it all about?
No,
need to know
because
this.
I'm holding her foot so that she does not shake it all about. Because I know
Okay.
how this song goes. Now, so
You're not new.
no, I am not. So there's a lady in Prairie Village, Kansas. Her name is Phyllis Brinkerhoff, and she goes by Mrs. B.
Phyllis.
She
Aw.
loves the Hokey Pokey, the song, and presumably the dance, because you can't have one without the other.
No.
So anyway, she was like, when I say obsessed, I'm like cult-like level obsession, in that she bought the CD and gave it to her neighbor, and was convinced that her neighbor would also fall in love and have the same obsession with the Hokey Pokey. So
Okay.
her neighbor Melanie Mendries, I'm sure I'm screwing that up. I'm sorry, Melanie. Melanie Mendries was given the CD by her neighbor, and then gets, I would say, no fewer than, I don't know, a baker's dozen of phone calls from Mrs. B asking if she's listened to it and what she thinks, and does she absolutely love it, and has she listened to it, and does she, So anyway, and Melanie's being honest. She's like, it's not in my top 10, it's not on my Spotify playlist, but appreciates the fact that Mrs. B is so appreciative of it. So Mrs. B turned 93 a couple weeks ago. So in preparation for that, Melanie and her daughter made these invites and basically coordinated a surprise flash mob, which I know is the same thing. But anyway, a surprise flash mob of the neighbors doing the Hokey Pokey for Mrs. B on her birthday.
Fantastic.
And it was just so cool, like watching the video of it. But here is the best part, and this is going to make me tear up. This was Melanie's quote. "It doesn't take that much to make someone's day, and I think we could all do a little more of it." So, and I've reached out to Melanie, and I told her that we would be featuring this story on the podcast, and she was grateful, and she said, "You know what? Just keep spreading the joy." So thanks for spreading the joy.
Fantastic.
So I just love when people see that. And again, it wasn't Melanie's favorite song, but she recognized that Mrs. B had this passion for the song, and you know what?
I love it.
That's what it is.
It's all about. It sounds like she really put her whole self in.
Yeah, she did put her whole self in. she put all the neighbors in it too. So yeah, I love stuff like that, and so again, just the appreciation for somebody else doing that. I just love it. So anyway,
I love that.
So to Mrs. B, happy belated birthday. Happy Hokey Pokeying. Is it Hokeying Pokeying? Anyway, happy Hokey
Something like
Pokeying.
that.
And to Melanie, thank you so much for bringing a smile to Mrs. B's face, everybody that was
that's
involved in the
fantastic.
flash mob, and to my face.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, that's funny, Mo, because my story is about a birthday too,
Oh,
and
cool.
also about someone who went above and beyond to make a birthday special for someone. So this happened in London at a
Okay.
restaurant called Luciano by Gino De Campo.
Could you say that with
that's-
Italian accent, please?
A Luciano by Gino De Campo restaurant.
Excellent, thank you.
So two friends were out for dinner. The birthday girl, her name is Natalie Tapa, and she was out with her friend Claire. And when you go to a restaurant and it's your birthday and they find out it's your birthday, they usually bring you a special dessert. And at this restaurant, they are one of these ones where they'll actually write happy birthday, in chocolate, on the dessert, and it's kind of special. Well, the restaurant found out that Natalie is actually totally blind.
Oh,
And when they found that out, they very quickly found out and recreated the Braille translation of Happy Birthday. And instead of writing Happy Birthday in their normal script that they would on her dessert, they wrote it out in Braille.
that's so cool.
And when they had this chilled chocolate, they wrote the Braille out, chilled the chocolate, and when it came to the table, she realized, she said, my mind was blank for a second, and then I was like, is this in Braille? She said she's never had anything like that happen before, and she was just so touched by how they went above and beyond to wish her a happy birthday. And I just love that. I just love it.
That's really cool.
The manager of the restaurant's name is Giovanni Galuccio.
Bless you.
Giovanni Galuccio. And he maintains that the impromptu gesture was simply part of their customer service that they strive to extend to all their patrons. And, I just love that going above and beyond for someone, it's just like, hey, that's what we do. We want to definitely wish Mrs. B and Natalie a very happy birthday, and we're so grateful that you have people in your lives that can make those birthdays really special.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it wasn't lost to me that you used the word that it was a touching gesture.
She really felt touched. Yeah, she felt.
Yeah.
She really felt the birthday wishes. I love it. I see what you did there. Okay.
That's awesome.
And if you want to look up the video, there's a video of it on TikTok. So if you're TikTok savvy, you could look up and watch Natalie receive her birthday wishes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I think the next time someone puts any kind of dessert in front of me, I'm just going to put my hands on it, say that I'm reading the Braille, and I'm hoping that no one else will have my dessert. Like, like once you touch something, like, no, that's mine.
Right.
Mine.
I touched the whole thing. You may not have it now.
I'm reading with my tongue. Yeah. That doesn't come out good. Pardon me, kids.
All right. Well, I think it's time for a quirky fact.
Is the quirky fact that you can read Braille with your tongue?
No.
Okay.
The quirky fact, it's about an animal. And so, let's have a real, frank conversation here, Mo, a real candid conversation. The age that you and I are, and some of our listeners, we often have to frequently, go to the bathroom. It's just the way it is. So you just, you're in a car ride.
I don't like how
middle
this
of
is
the
starting
night.
up.
You got to go to the bathroom.
I don't drive in the middle of the night, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The wood frog can hold, I'm just going to say, hold its pee for a very long time. Would you like to guess how long the wood frog can hold its pee?
I'm more curious of where you get your facts.
From the interwebs.
Okay, how long the wood frog can hold its pee?
You want to guess?
How much pee could a wood frog pee if a wood frog,
could hold pee?
I don't know, 14 days.
8 months.
What? That's ridiculous. Okay.
A wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months. To 8 months.
That's
like the max.
Okay, A, Y, B, is this a typical frog that hops around places?
Well, it's a wood frog, so I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, shoddy reporting again, but
always.
I'm just gonna say I have friends of the age of which you are of,
yes.
And when they jump, little pee comes out. So I'm gonna say that these frogs don't hop, so they probably walk. I'm also going to assume that would you call them the woodland tree frog? What do you call them?
It's just called a wood frog.
Okay. I'm also going to assume that the wood frog does not have a sense of humor and finds nothing funny. For the same reason, because we have friends of a certain age, and when they laugh, a little pee comes out.
Lord forbid they sneeze.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No way. You're not going to find a wood frog who's allergic to anything. And if they are, a lot of Claritin, and that's just a diuretic. So I don't know how they can coexist.
Two wood frogs are having a conversation. They're like, "Hey, Mildred, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing pretty good there, Betty. I've been holding my pee for 7 months." "Oh, never mind."
Wow, if you've never heard a wood frog sneeze, you've heard it here first.
What'd you learn today? Well, let me tell you.
There's a frog named Mildred. Wow.
All right, Bowie, please save us by telling us what special weird holiday today is.
Well, it's just ironic because today is National TV Dinner Day, first of all.
Oh,
and
cool.
You know what? The first TV dinner was actually made. It was a Thanksgiving meal made of turkey, peas, cornbread dressing, and wood frog. Oh, I'm sorry, sweet potatoes.
Oh, sweet, yes.
Yeah.
Always get those.
Do you know what the name of the company was that made the first?
It's. I'm gonna guess it's probably Hungry Man, because they were like the
Swanson.
Oh, Swanson.
Swanson and Sons. Yeah. I used to have TV dinners all the time. Like I remember sitting in front of a TV tray and having the little foil pack with the Salisbury steak in the middle.
It was like a treat. Yeah. You know the hard part is it'll say like the directions will be like peel the plastic off the potatoes but not off the steak and then vent the peas.
And it doesn't matter. You're like your Salisbury steak. Your Salisbury steak is like burning the roof of your mouth. Your mashed potatoes are like a popsicle.
They're frozen.
Yeah, and you've exploded the peaches everywhere. So anyway, happy. I think it'd be the next time we get together, we should have a TV dinner. I don't know if they make it anymore.
I think we should. They do. They make all
they're just
kinds
like,
of.
I know they're frozen like hot
I
pockets.
think
hot
I
pockets.
think they're a little more sophisticated than they used
I know,
to
but
be.
I want the
fancy.
old school,
Okay.
burn your mouth,
Let's do it.
freeze your brain mashed potatoes. I want the cherry pie thingy in the top right corner.
Sometimes they have like a brownie. That's good stuff. I like the ones with the macaroni and cheese.
I wonder if they make one that's got like a brownie, cherry pie, and a peach cobbler all on the top.
That's all it is.
And
There's
of course
no
the
real
Salisbury
food.
and lettuce and astronaut ice cream.
Let's make TV dinners out of things that don't freeze well.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
So anyway, happy National TV
This
Dinner
compartment has
Day.
milk in it.
Yeah. Oh, it depends on the expiration date. It may be yogurt. We're not sure. Is it cottage
do you
cheese?
remember though? Like I remember like the TV dinner along with the TV tray.
That's
like,
what I just
growing up,
said.
That was
Yeah.
a big deal. Yeah.
Oh, I
That was
know.
like the whole thing.
I
Like
know.
you felt like you were breaking the rules or something. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
Okay.
It is.
All
right.
We'll celebrate. It'll
Yes.
be good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, Moe, I am so excited about
I am
what we're
too.
introducing today.
Yes. You teased it out a little bit, right? Before.
A little bit. We talked about this
Yeah.
back in August, maybe a few weeks ago, that we have a new special element coming to the Mo and Katy show. And today, listeners, today is the day.
Yes.
Today is our very first installment of the Mo and Katy show blend. And you want to tell them a little bit about what the Mo and Katy show blend is, Moe?
Well, it's a smooth, caffeinated roasted bean plucked from the dung of a burro.
That did not go the direction I thought it would.
Really?
You woke up you made me laugh, and I woke up the cricket. He started.
Did a little wood frog urine come out?
Cricket.
Why don't you hop to the bathroom
I'm
real
hopping.
quick?
It didn't. I'm really hopping. It didn't.
Well, you know, I can't think of a wart joke. Damn it.
Let's get this back on the toad. No, come on.
Nice. Well, that was my wart one. Okay.
So the Mo and Katy show blend is our interview segment, and we're going to be bringing you an interview with someone who we feel who exemplifies gratitude, humor, and positivity. That's where the blend part comes.
The
blended
and.
it all together. And we're going to start the second Friday of every month doing an interview segment with someone. And today our first guest is Andrea Johnson. You're really going to enjoy hearing our conversation with her. We're really excited to bring that to you.
Yeah, she's awesome. So
She
let's
is.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go.
Alrighty. We're serving up a freshly brewed blend of gratitude, humor, and positivity.
Offering a fresh perspective by talking to someone who's not Mo
Or Katy.
on how gratitude, humor, and positivity work in their life.
It's the Mo and Katy Show Blend.
Okay, we want to find out how gratitude, humor, and positivity resonate with some more normal people.
Why did you look at me when you said that? All right. So we are going to welcome Andrea Johnson, a certified life coach, a John Maxwell DISC consultant, and host of the Intentional Optimist podcast. And we just recently learned a former barbershop tenor, so we're going to suck her back into the barbershop cult. So we'll be working on some tags after this.
That's right.
So I actually met, is that how you say it? Electronically met
Sure.
Andrea through my Air Force friend, Monique Minnick. So shout out to Monique, who I know has been a guest on your podcast.
She has.
Shout out to Monique, the connector.
All right, thanks, Monique. And Andrea, we want to thank you so much for joining us. This segment is part of our discovery for how to use our unique interests and skills in unconventional and creative ways.
Hey,
Those
cool.
words should sound familiar because they're
They do.
repeated from yours. Yeah. Now, okay, so you have 6 tenets of intentional optimism.
I do.
Being
Would you like me to share those?
optimistic. Yeah, please.
The first one
Let's
is optimistic. And I use a sailboat a lot of times for an analogy because that makes it easy to remember. So the optimistic is your boat. And so, because you can't go anywhere without the actual hull of the boat. And then, and the second one is present. So you need a centerboard to keep you upright. And that's your centerboard. The third is energy. And you need a sail to go somewhere. So energy is your sail. And then in order to make that sail do anything, you need some courage, which is your rigging, which kind of pulls it in or lets it out, whatever you need. need. And sometimes it's more courageous to let go of things, isn't it? And then wisdom. So that's wise, which is your rudder. It's kind of a given, right? It's like whatever direction you need to go. And then intentionality is pulling them all together and actually having a plan to actually get the boat in the water.
That is fantastic.
This is tough for me because I'm an Air Force pilot, so and I get seasick. So, but that's good. Those are great analogies.
So we might need you to refab the whole thing and make it about an airplane, so Mo can understand what you're saying.
So my dad's a private pilot, so I'm sure I could probably figure a way to do that as well.
Perfect. So that's your homework.
Next time I'll do you an airplane.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as there's still a pineapple, which is your logo,
that's right.
on
Absolutely.
the tail of the aircraft. Yes,
that's right. So our tenets are gratitude, humor, and positivity.
Do you think we need more? I mean, she's got 6. We've only got half.
Our tenets are half as strong as Andrea's at this
No.
point.
Mark Twain said it takes a lot longer to write a shorter speech than it does to write a longer speech.
Okay.
So you guys have done a better job at getting them down to just 3.
Oh, yeah, not.
That's what we're going with. But Andrea, we are so grateful for your time, and we're going to assume from your radiant smile that you appreciate the value of humor.
I do.
But our Venn diagram is certainly focused on our overlapping emphasis on positivity. So my first question to you actually is, did Mo miss anything in her intro of you? Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Of my intro, I call myself a professional encourager, and because when I was reflecting on some of the things that that we were talking about earlier, and that you asked me to kind of look at before we met, one of the things I thought was, like, for me, just sitting by myself and doing nothing and not giving anything away is no fun. And gratitude is good when we sit in my own juices, were it to say, like pineapple juices, but if you don't share and you don't give any of that away, then it only helps me, right? So I think for me, I call myself a professional encourager. That's what I prefer to do. If I could just get paid to only just professionally encourage people, that's what I would do.
That's fantastic.
I love that.
That's right.
Oh, professional encourager. Okay, so aside from professional encourager, I'm going to give you 3 more words. So if you had to use only 3 words to describe yourself, what would those 3 words be? Meaning, in 3 words, tell us how you see yourself.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I want you to see me. No, I will say, I do have 3 words, actually. The first is spunky. And I am not quite 5 feet 2 inches. I thought I was 5'2" for a really long time, until I just finally believed what they told me every time I went to the doctor's office. And I'm not quite. So we're just going to go with not quite. But I'm small but mighty. I have a big personality. I've fought that all my life. I've tried to be demure like a good Southern girl, and that just doesn't work. So I have lots of spunk. I actually had a boss tell me that one of the things he liked about me was that I was, I hope I can say this, full of piss and vinegar. That just is what it is. And so it incorporates a little sass too. But the other one word that I really want to live by all the time is welcoming. I like to connect with people. I'm a relator. When I look at my Clifton strengths, that's my number 1. So I want to relate to you, right? I want to look you in the eye, and I want you to feel welcome. I always want my arms to be open. I don't want them to be closed. And then the third one is something I'm just actually kind of learning about myself and kind of coming to accept that other people have told me, is that I've been around the sun enough times that I have some wisdom. And so I like to call myself spunky, welcoming, and wise. And so if I can share some of that, I really thought my audience was going to be women my age, but it turns out it's a lot of times it's women about half my age, or, in their 30s. And they see me as kind of an older sister or an aunt. And that just never occurred to me that would be how I would help people, or who I would be able to encourage. So I'm just kind of learning to accept that, and it's okay. Every once in a while, I have something good to say.
I love that. Well, I mean, it's always interesting to see how you see yourself and how you want others to see you. Because when I look at you and stalk you, is it stalking? I'm sorry. When I did my research
legally,
no, we follow people.
Follow, yes. When I was
follow
intensely.
Yeah. Well, this is perfect. So when I was following you, I saw. In you, I see a leader who is encouraging, realistic, and inspirational. So that's how I saw you. Those are my 3 words for you. But I do like
when I was stalking,
Researching.
Following. I saw a motivator who is proactive, staying on the front end of things, open, and you've used the word adventurous too, and I just love that. So,
well, thank you. I'm flattered.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Obviously you have the pineapple as your not your mascot, but your logo. Although sometimes the pineapple wears sunglasses,
if you
so
could
it could
put
be a mascot.
googly eyes on it, it would be a mascot.
Oh,
yeah.
Keep following. There's going to be more flamingos, and there's going to be more pineapples. So
this keeps getting better.
Well, you've got the flamingos on your shirt. You got the pineapple behind you. But in the hospitality world, the pineapple is a sign of welcome, right? So
it is.
That wasn't an accident, I take it.
It was not. It's two things. Well, several things actually. But I'm in Virginia, so in Virginia, the pineapple is kind of a universal welcome symbol. Actually, it is in like the whole world, hospitality-wise. But you go over to Williamsburg, and it's everywhere because that's the whole point. But I grew up going back and forth overseas, and my parents were missionaries in Korea, so we always stopped halfway. You have to. Hawaii, you know. So I grew up on pineapple was like the treat, and so for me, but it's tough, right? It's like it's a tough, sweet thing, but it's also welcoming. So there's a lot that
That's
went through
fantastic.
That. Yeah,
We just have like a comedy and sarcasm.
That's all we got going on for us. Yeah.
We really should have thought about that deeper.
Well,
I love it.
Question for you, Andrea. From your experience, how do you see gratitude, humor, and positivity, and all three of them working together in your life?
I think I learned a lot more about gratitude and humor and positivity. So humor has been a part of my life since I was a kid. When you look back at any of our family pictures, everybody's laughing. Like the pictures behind you of the sarcasm and the laughter. Some of my parents' favorite pictures of me and my sister when we're just like laughing like hysterically with like, you can see all the fillings, that kind of thing. And my dad was a jokester. And you know, I have terrible teeth, so I have lots of fillings. Every once in a while my son's like, oh, your teeth. But, you know, cause when I open my mouth, but when I look back too at my childhood and see how I was raised, I didn't understand it at the time how blessed I was. But when I look back at how all of that works together, my mother was a bottle of champagne, right? She was bubbly, and I mean, you just pop the cork, and everybody loved Judy. And so as you grow, you kind of lose touch with some of that stuff, and you gain touch, you know, with some of the other things. But pulling all of that together in the last several years since we lost my mother, grief, I think, was something that actually helped me see how the positivity and the humor and the gratitude all come together, because I was able to appreciate it better. And I knew that I was going to go down a dark hole if I didn't actually purposefully pursue those things. And I'm not a gratitude journal person. And I shared a little bit ago that I'm an encourager, but I find that as long as I stay within community and make sure that I encourage others, then all of those things come together. And that's part of being able to encourage, is actually showing people gratitude for being in my life and being who they are and that kind of thing. So that's kind of how they come together for me. It's like in community.
That's interesting. Well, and it's interesting that grief is what brought you that perspective too. That's really fascinating. Yeah. So what would be maybe some practical, actionable, because that's one thing you're really good at, is actionable advice. But what's some practical, actionable, it's a very difficult word.
Practical, actionable.
It's just easier to say bossy.
It's like, it's kind of got a
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, yeah.
Exactly.
Even though the sound of it's something quite atrocious.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you say
atrocious, yeah.
All you musicians. All right.
I could go with you on that one.
Yeah, you can. What's the best single piece of actionable advice that you could give in regards to gratitude, humor, and positivity?
I think that being willing to be present in each moment helps you see what those things are, right? I like to quote Bob Goff, who's really good at this, and he says, be where your feet are. And, you know, it just, when you look down and say, well, where am I and what's around me? And when you are willing to take all of that in and realize that you probably didn't put any of it there, and you probably didn't cause any of it to happen. I mean, you might have, but most of the time it's humility and presence that really make a difference.
Oh, I love that.
Wow, that is so good.
All right, drop mic. I'm done.
Please don't dent our
Wait a
mic
minute, what
when
did I
you drop
say?
Someone should be recording it. Oh, wait, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Andrea, we just want to thank you so much for joining us and sharing the role of gratitude, humor, and positivity in your life. But we have two more quick questions as we wrap up.
Make yours
Okay.
good.
First, it will blow
be as
your
good
mind.
as mine.
Okay. First of all, where can people find out more about you? Can you direct us to your podcast, your website? Is there a place where people can sign up for a newsletter? And whatever information you give us will also be in our show notes as well. So if you want to just scroll down and click on those things, but go ahead and tell us where we can find you to be inspired by you, Andrea.
Well, the easiest place is my website. It's theintentionaloptimist.com, and has to be in there. And at the very top, there's a place to contact me. There's a place to join my Facebook group, which I know
I'm in.
Mo's in. Yeah. Katy,
I'm late for this party. What?
you are.
It's a very tough test. I don't know if you could pass it.
Yeah, so there's a place for
I'll
my
vouch for her.
Facebook group, and then I have a community for kind of budding female entrepreneurs, and so there's a place in there to click all of that, a newsletter pop up. I wouldn't have a good website if I didn't have a newsletter pop up, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's all in there. Instagram is The Intentional Optimist, so it's pretty simple. I make it straightforward.
I love that.
Oh, and my podcast is all in there too. It's on all the different places, so
Yep.
you can find it.
Fantastic.
I love your podcast. Well, and Monique was on your podcast too, so that's
Yes.
I found out about
So
it.
what's
yeah.
your question, Barrett? Let it come on.
Okay, the most important question, and we want you to share with us your best dad joke. I'm talking eye-rolling, groan-worthy. Give us your best, worst joke.
Okay, my best worst joke. Like I said, I grew up in Southeast Texas, so all the jokes are either Cajun jokes or Aggie jokes or old man jokes, and I figured the old man jokes might offend the least amount of people, so I'm going to go with one of those. And they all have like an accent to them, okay?
Oh,
So,
Getting character. Yes.
okay. All right. 3 old men are walking down the street. One says, "Woo, doggy, it's windy out here." And the second one says, "No, man, it's Thursday." And the third one says, "Whew, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get a Coke."
It was the delivery.
Yes.
That's what really sold
That's what we're missing is accents.
Okay. We're going to
we've
do a
got some-
whole accent. We've got work to do.
Yeah.
You have inspired us today, Andrea. We have things to do.
Oh, well, you said it was inspirational. I had no idea.
Yes. That was my word. Wasn't it?
That's awesome. I'm not sure. But Andrea, thank you so much for joining us and reminding us of the roles that gratitude, humor, and positivity play, as well as the importance of being optimistic, present, courageous, energetic, wise, and intentional.
Got 'em.
All 6.
Well
Okay.
done. Thank
Bam.
you. This is my pleasure. I really appreciated it. It's fun.
Yeah, this
Thanks.
is good. And we sign off by always reminding people to be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive.
And we'll see you listeners next time. Say goodbye with us, Andrea. Bye.
Bye.
The Mo and Katy Show has been recorded in front of a live canine audience.
Our theme song is It Is Fun by HopeSounds.com.
The Mo and Katy Show is produced by Mo and Katy.
Our sound engineer is Mo and Katy.
Our producer is Mo and Katy.
Hair, makeup, lighting, and catering by, you guessed it, Mo and Katy.
For comments, suggestions, and smart remarks, visit the Mo and Katy Show Facebook page or email us at moandkatyshow@gmail.com.